Hey, what's up guys, Pacific Automobiles here, and today I have a 1997 Chevrolet Cavalier with the 2.2 liter 4-cylinder and the 5-speed manual. This is my personal car, one of my personal cars in my collection, and I thought I'd show you guys because these are kind of hard to find now and they're great little cars. So this does have some wear and tear on it. It's been through a handful of owners. It's been to a college car for at least 2 people from what I know. But it's held up surprisingly well with only basic maintenance. So first we'll be going through the outside, then the interior, trunk, and then engine. So I guess let's get right into it. Starting with the front end, we have this beautiful blue color. Nice arrow design, comes to a point right in the center. I love the Chevy bow tie badge. These Cavaliers got more bland as they went on in the years, so it's nice to see this one with its styling. I believe the bumper, something was, this is original, but in the later Cavaliers was changed. As you can see, there's this distinctive line of nice paint and faded paint. This had something called a car bra. If you can see, I don't know if you can, but it says Le Bras right there. Probably can't see it in the sunlight. Anyways, this had one of those weird black bras, but it didn't seem to save the bumper. And there's still chips in the hood. But anyways, nice car. Really no rust on it. Love to see the original Chevy hubcaps. It's hard to find these, but it does have all 4. It does have this mud flap here on both sides in the front, and this arrow piece that is broken, unfortunately, but that would provide more aerodynamics. And kind of a grille-less hood, as you can see. You know, the grille's down here, and then the hood just kind of comes over. These are the blinkers, headlights, and etc. Coming to the side, we have a nice piece of trim down the side. It is coming off a little bit, but not too bad. Very simple, very sleek. Overall, nice car. Love the color, and the roof rack makes it very practical and presentable. Coming around the side, a little scrape there, nothing bad. And to the back side, keeping it simple, brake lights, reverse lights. Blinkers are unfortunately not amber, but that's okay. Your other Chevy bow tie badge. One keyhole there. Other side, you have your gas cap, which is decently hard to open, but you can open it. There you are. Antenna. Nice to see a car with an antenna nowadays. And 2 more hubcaps. Little rust there, but nothing bad. This car does have tint on the window. Hasn't really aged very well. It's kind of yellowing, but I think this was aftermarket tint, not from the factory. Trim, mud flap. And there's a nice little look at the car on the outside. Paint's held well besides the clear coat. But let's move into the inside. Coming into the Cavalier is easy. Keyhole, door, open. It is a 2-door coupe, so the door is a little larger, but not very heavy, which is surprising. Most 2-door coupes are pretty heavy with the doors, but these ones are fairly light. When you look at the car, you're greeted with, obviously, the driver's seat, which has one cover on it. I'm going to get another one. A jellyfish in the passenger seat, which goes on the mirror, not factory. And then, of course, trunk popper, which is not working currently. Climbing in, first thing you'll notice is the nice door. Black and beige contrast with this nice stitched area in the center to rest your arm. It is pretty comfortable and durable. Lock. Handle. 2 storage cubbies here. This car was filthy when I got it. Still pretty filthy down there. Tried my best. Crank windows, which is nice. I prefer them. 1 speaker on either door. And of course your adjustable mirror. The reach is not hard at all. You can just grab and close. And you're on the inside. Looking at the instrument cluster and driver's area. This is not the original steering wheel. Someone installed this, but I do like it because it's quite a bit smaller. Easy on the legs. We have the vent here. And of course, your dimmer switch here for your gauges. Cruise control. This was not factory. This car did not come with cruise control, so someone added this on, or maybe this was a dealer add-on. Either way, it does not work anymore and pretty loose. Gotta fix that. Obviously, your blinker, headlights, hazard lights. All the gauges do work on this car. Wiper, one stock for the wiper. You get delayed wipers, down for mist, and so on. Unfortunately, even though this is a manual car, no RPM gauge. Shame on you, Chevy. That's okay, I'm going to be adding one here soon. You get a fuel gauge, mile per hour gauge, and temp gauge, which is nice. Miles on this specimen are 168, 276, and that is accurate. Of course, ignition, and it wouldn't be a Cavalier without a cigarette lighter. And of course, your cigarette ashtray down here, which I'll get to in a moment. Looking at the dash, it's a simple design, nice to look at, easy to clean. Does have some cracking, but it is plastic. One central vent for the defrost. This car is equipped with AC, which is nice. Driver gets 1, 2, and maybe even 3 vents. Maybe he's nice to his passenger, who knows. And then the passenger gets 1 vent there. Fan speeds, heat, AC, and then your different levels, bi-levels, etc. I will say this car is slightly odd, even though you do have an AC button, which is you can turn on and off for any of these cycles. It's always on for defrost and always on for recirculation. So it is kind of annoying when you turn on to get some fresh air and then your AC kicks on and then kicks right off. You know, just unnecessary wear. But that's my only gripe with this information system. Do have the optional rear defrost, which does work. This is a aftermarket stereo, which is a lot better than the original. The original stereos that came in these cars are junk. This JVC is Bluetooth and subwoofer compatibility. Very nice car, comfortable, easy to reach the 5-speed there. You get a cubby down here, good storage space. You get a cup holder there, cubby there, handbrake. And then you even get 2 more cup holders. Just hope you don't have a third passenger in the back because it may be a little awkward. Complimentary golf ball down there. Passenger gets the same thing as the door on the driver's side. 2 cubbies, handle, lock, crank window. You do get a decently sized glove box, which is nice to see. Better than the Camaros of this era. Or should I say previous era. Rear view mirror. 2 mirrors on both sides. This mirror is non-adjusting from the inside. You have to go on the outside to adjust it. You get a beautiful mirror. Look at you there. Passenger gets a mirror as well. Shocking. And then 1 central dome light. Overall, lovely car. Love it. Drives wonderfully. Let's do a backseat review. Nice grab handle there. Push it open. And yes, fresh air. Into the back of the cigarette car, there would be a handle here, but it's no longer there. So, good thing GM put a handle in the back seat for passengers. Climbing in, you just pick up on the seatbelt and go right in and pull the seat back. This is a comfortable area to be in. Not many amenities. 1 ashtray, which is missing on this car, and original floor mats. Forgot to mention. Yeah, that guy's watching. Coat hangers here on either side. I will say the sun does shine directly on your head when sitting back here, so it does get hot. Hopefully you have AC or roll down the windows. These windows are non-moving. Other than that, pretty decent space. This is in the normal driver's position, and I have plenty of room. Passenger gets enough room as well. Not bad at all. This is what it looks like from the back. There's 2 more speakers back here. And then the seat does fold down all at once, which is nice to have when you have bigger cargo. Let's move on to the trunk. with my plethora of keys here, we have the one loaner Chevy key here. And in the back, we get a scooter and subwoofers, which are not factory, of course. Pretty decent trunk space for a smaller car. Coupes always have good trunk space, and then that seat does fold down for area. Spare tire is under here along with jack and the crank for the jack. Pretty minimal area, of course. And to close it, you just go shut. Let's open the hood. Easy to access. Oops, sorry for my finger there. Just pull this and it's popped. Easy to open. Find the latch there. Lift up. Hood prop is in place. This is the older design 2.2 before they upgraded to the 2200 engine. Looks a little different. I'll put that on the screen now. So that engine has some revisions and is pretty different. This is a throttle body injection, I believe. So it's a little different. I could be wrong. I haven't torn into this engine too much because it hasn't needed really any repairs. It will need a valve cover gasket soon. Interesting about this car is the oil is actually worth the fill cap, the oil dipstick. Battery, air filter, easy to work on unless you have to do a water pump. A little bit of a squeeze there. This engine makes pretty decent horsepower, and the AC saps most of that. But it does have some get up and go. Overall, this car gets wonderful gas mileage, drives great, cheap to maintain, and all around a fun little car. Fun to look at, fun to drive. Thank you so much for tuning in this video. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments. And let me know if you want another review. I have my Xterra, my Subaru Outback over here, and several more cars, more exciting cars as well, like a 66 Mercury. Anyways, thank you. Goodbye.